Good day, I am Jessamay Lagare, and this will be a video documentation of our research project for BECE 323 Microprocessors course. Our research is entitled Development of Autonomous Obstacle-Avoidance and Maze Solver Robot with the proponents Paula Marie Canonigo, Arvin Brian Ifondo, and me, Jessamay Lagare. Our research has the objective of developing an autonomous mobile robot. Specifically, we are going to implement an obstacle avoidance mechanism using an IR sensor system, enable a maze-solving ability through radio signal strength detection, and conduct a functionality test for the autonomous robot. Now, let us proceed to the function testing for autonomous navigation. Here, let us have Arvin Brian Ifondo to demo our device. This is our mobile robot with a circular body. These are the 6 IR sensors positioned in semicircle at the front of the robot. This here is the NRF24 receiver of the robot. We also produced a flat plastic circular lid to cover the internal components. After 10 seconds of inactivity, the robot will proceed to autonomous navigation. What will you hear is the sound which the robot is normally producing under autonomous navigation. This is primarily due to the driver, the motors, and the wheels. The IR sensor system is composed of 6 IR sensors, each having different motion changing schemes when detecting an obstacle. My teammate will now demo each of the change in direction schemes. Now, let us demo autonomous navigation in a tight space. Here, we will be placing the robot under a chair. Due to various IR sensors detecting an obstacle every after a change in direction, the robot will repeat its backward, clockwise, and counterclockwise movements for a number of times until it eventually goes out of the chair. With obstacles being in various shapes and sizes, there is a possibility of bumping to an obstacle that is at the blind side of the IR sensory system. Such obstacles may hinder the robot's movement. Hence, we programmed the robot such that after 4 seconds of not detecting any obstacle, it must move half a second backwards and then another half a second randomly clockwise or counterclockwise to minimally change direction and enable obstacle detection. Now, let us have Paula Marie Canonigo to discuss the function testing for maze solving.
Hello once again, my name is Paula Canonigo, here to discuss to you the maze solving capability of our robot. Shown to you is the wireless controller of the robot, and this here is the NRF24 transmitter. This communication device can transmit and receive high signal strength within a radius of 20 meters. Hence, for high and low signal strength detection inside a 5x5 square meter maze to be possible, we fashioned this aluminum cover to effectively reduce the signal power from the transmitter and make it suitable for the receiver to differentiate high and low signal strengths within a much shorter distance. Whenever the robot senses the high signal strength from the controller, it will halt its motion, indicating that the robot has arrived to its target location and the maze has been solved. My teammate will now demo the differences of the reaction of the robot when detecting the controller with and without the aluminum cover. Without the cover, the robot will stop moving even when it's still far from the controller. With the aluminum cover, the robot will start moving and will only stop when it is around 2 meters or near to its controller. My teammate will now try to manually control the robot. As you can see, the robot will still follow the control. This shows that there is still a signal that is able to control the robot. Now, let me show you the video documentations of the robot solving the easy, moderate, and difficult maze setups. Initially, my teammate will be placing the controller at the upper right section of the footage under the shoe rack. Now, he will be placing the robot at the upper left corner of the living room. These initial positions of the robot and the controller will be consistent for the 3 mazes. Now, let us have the easy maze set up. As you can see, the robot is maneuvering in an open space wherein only the sofa, the furniture, and the appliances are considered as the obstacles. The fastest clearing time for this setup is 1 minute and 14 seconds. Now is the moderate maze setup with the boxes acting as corridors. As you can see, the maze solving speed is highly dependent on the probability that the robot detects an obstacle that changes its direction towards the controller. This maze is cleared within 1 minute and 23 seconds as the fastest time. Lastly is the difficult maze setup with the addition of the chair in the middle. With a stroke of luck, this maze was solved with the fastest time of just 59 seconds. And that concludes our function testing. The link of our research paper is provided below the caption. Thank you for watching.